What's up guys, MJ back again, and today I'm here with Paxley and Corvin. And recently we had the chance to go to our first German football game, an RB Leipzig game, and it was awesome. And today we are gonna tell you our experience there. So at the end of the video, the littles are gonna come back and they're gonna share with you their least and most favorite things and their general reflections on the game. But right now, there's a few things I wanted to point out about our experience at the game. So one of the first cool things I noticed in our experience at this game was that there was a hype man in the stands. So down at the front of the area where we were, there was a little bit of a cutout where somebody could stand there, and that person had a microphone, and they were the ones that seemed to be in charge of hyping up the crowd, so starting the chants, starting the songs, getting everybody into the game. So there was actually a hype man down in front of us ready to get the crowd into the game. And that was really cool because I'd not seen that before, I'd not experienced that before. And what we want to know is, how do you get that job? Was that a volunteer? Was that somebody, do you have to audition? Are you paid? Are you just like the best fan and you get that position? You know, how do you get that job? So that was really cool, and something I hadn't experienced at a sporting event before was that there was a legit hype man at the front of the stands. So back in the States, we went to American football games and we went to Penn State football games, and that's where we lived. They didn't have a hype man in the stands with a microphone getting the crowd into it. We had the cheerleaders on the field and they were leading in cheers and getting the crowd into it. And of course we had the Nittany Lion because Penn State's awesome. But there wasn't any legitimate hype man with a microphone starting the chants and getting everybody into it. So to have that in the stands, I thought that was really cool, just to make sure the crowd stayed riled up and stayed into the game. So that was super cool. Along with that, kind of another thing I noticed is that we need to learn the chants and the songs. So this was our first game at Red Bull Arena, our first game live seeing RB Leipzig play, and we don't know any of the chants, we don't know any of the songs. So they would start the chants, they would start the songs, and we'd be like, yeah, but I have no idea what you're saying, because of course it's in German, and while we understand a lot of German, listening to that in a crowd setting was a little bit more difficult. We really need to learn the songs and learn the chants so we can better hype up our team. Now, another observation I had on the game was that Germans are really good at carrying beer and finding creative ways to carry more drinks. So a lot of us as Americans have seen pictures or videos of the servers down in Munich at Oktoberfest carrying tons of beer, but apparently it is a total German thing to be able to carry lots of beer. We witnessed fans in the stands carrying 4, 5, 6 beers in one hand through the stands to get back to their seats, cutting through people, and it's an art. I'm not watching anybody spill any beer anywhere. They're getting back to their seats through the crowds, 5 beers in hand for their friends. It's really, really impressive that Germans are so good at carrying beer around. And along with the drinks, another cool thing about the experience in the stadium is the cups. So these are the cups that you can get your drinks in, your beer, your water, your Apfelschorle, whatever you're getting. So one of the reasons it's easy to carry the drinks around the stadium is actually the way the cups are designed too. The cups have these little hollow handles here, so you can actually stack cup after cup after cup in it, and you can be carrying multiple cups around. So I love the way these cups are designed, and along with that, I love the Pfand system on the cups. So if you're not familiar with German Pfand, that's where you pay a deposit on a cup or a glass or whatever in a beer garden, at a sporting event, whatever it might be. And then, for example, you pay €1 in addition to the cost of the drink. And that way, when you bring your cup back, you get your euro back. Cool thing about that is that you also can keep the cup for just €1, and now you have a cool souvenir from the game. So it's a great way to, number one, make sure that cups aren't just thrown around all over the stadium, less waste, as like American games when you have disposable cups everywhere and there's trash cans full. So you have less waste. They're not left all over the place because people want their euro back for their cup, but you have that option to just keep the cup, leave the euro there, and now you have a nice souvenir from the game. So yeah, I love the cups, I love the Pfand system, I love the design that you can carry around multiple drinks with one hand. It's a great system, it's a great way to keep the stadium clean and give a little souvenir for the people that want to keep it. So along the topic of drinks, one of the negative things, and this might only be our particular stadium, I'm not sure if it's nationwide or the stadiums here, is that the food stands and the drink stands are in different places. They're two separate lines. At most of the stadiums we've gone to in the States, you can get food and drink at one place. So you're waiting on one line, you're ordering it all, you grab it, you go back to your seat. Here, if you want a snack and a drink, you have to wait in two separate lines, or 2 people have to go. And when you're in standing room only seating with no actual reserved seat, if both adults have to go, that means the kids have to go. That means when you come back, you probably don't have a seat. So that'd be a little bit of a negative there. The positive side of that though, is if you only want a drink, you're not waiting in line with people that are ordering food, or if you're only wanting food, same thing, you're not waiting in line with people that only want drinks. So it can help keep the lines moving faster. But again, if you're with a family and you want to get food and drinks, it might be a little bit more inconvenient. Not a big deal, just an observation. Another awesome thing with this experience was actually getting to see the players live and in person for the first time. So when we decided that Leipzig was the city that we were gonna move to, we actually started watching the RB Leipzig games, cheering on the team, getting to know the players, and really kind of digging ourselves into becoming fans of RB Leipzig. And to come here to the stadium and for the first time to be able to see them play in person was great. So one of the cool things of having watched all the games on TV and then going to the stadium is that I can actually recognize the players a little bit easier. And what I love about the players is that a lot of them have unique haircuts. So they're easy to pick out in the field. So when I'm watching the game, I know who's who by looking at their haircuts. Even though I should be able to recognize them by their jersey numbers, I haven't memorized their numbers yet, but I do know their haircuts. And so I can look out in the field and see who's who. So it's been great having watched all the games on TV to go there live and in person, see the players live and in action. And a last observation from this game is that the fans are loyal and supportive no matter what. Now, if you haven't heard the result of the game, it wasn't good. It was not their best game and it was not the best result. So that was a little bit sad. So what was cool was it was a sold out game. 47,000 plus people were in the stadium and most of them stayed till the end. Even though the team was losing by a lot, the fans were still there. They were still cheering. They were still into the game. They were still hyped up. There was no way we were going to win. I know this was just a test game, so it might be a little bit different. And there's probably a different level of fan there as well because of that. But they were all there till the end. And it was really cool just seeing the support of the team. You know, I didn't really hear anybody cursing out the team or booing them or really being negative towards the team. They were still super supportive. They were still hyped up till the end. And they really showed a lot of love for the team, even though the result was not that good. Maybe it was just because it was a test game, and if this was an in-season game, maybe there would be more negativity, or maybe the fans that come to the in-season games are different from the fans that come to the test game. Either way, it was a cool experience just seeing everybody stay to the end, stay supportive, and really keep cheering on the team, even though the result was not good. So yeah, it was a great experience. We're so glad we got to go. It was only a test game, but that made the tickets cheaper, and it gave us a chance to really see if this was something that we wanted to do with the family, go back by ourselves, whatever it is next time. So now we learned a little bit about the experience, we had a little fun there, and come season time, we'll be going back to cheer on our team. And now Paxton and Corbin are gonna come back, and they're gonna share their thoughts and experiences on their first German football game. All right, so Corbin, what did you think about the game?
I had fun.
Yeah?
It was good.
Awesome. What was your favorite part?
The whole game.
The whole game? Mm-hmm. Awesome. What was your least favorite part?
That the other team got 5 points and we got 0.
Yes, that was definitely the sad part of the day for me too. Awesome, bud. Thanks. All right, Paxley, what did you think of the game?
I thought it was good.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Awesome. What was your least favorite part?
When the team won.
When the other team won?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was my least favorite part too. We all had the same least favorite part. That's cool. And what was your favorite part of the game?
The bounce houses.
The bounce houses. That's right. This was really cool because we didn't expect this, but out in the Festweise in front of the stadium, they actually had some bounce houses set up and things like that for the kids, and that was really cool. Unfortunately, we didn't know about it ahead of time, so we didn't get there early enough to spend too much time in the bounce houses, but that was really cool. I'm glad you enjoyed that. And would you guys like to go back to a football game another time?
Yeah. No, because it's pretty long.
It's pretty long, so you don't want to go back? And Pax, you do want to go back? Yeah? Why do you want to go back?
The bounce houses.
The bounce houses. But what if they don't have bounce houses next time?
Then I'd probably tell you I want to go home.
Oh, you'd probably tell me you want to go home. But did you like the actual football game part of it? Okay.
Yep.
Thanks so much for watching.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel.
And if you're looking for other fun things to do in Leipzig, check out this video where we go to the zoo and go ice skating and check out Gan Wonderland. And if this is your first time watching our channel, check out this video down here where we talk about 5 reasons we moved to Leipzig, Germany.